We've just come back from looting Forlorn Muskeg. And I think the plan was to go get some ptarmigans whilst we were here. It sounds like it's a blizzard outside, so we're not doing that quite at the moment. So we're going to have to work out what else we want to do whilst we're here. Oh yeah, we found a Summit Soda in a cave. I remember that. Where? Got a little bit of food here. Oh yeah, we're going to take... exciting. We're going to take one of these calendars to Quonset. We're going to be putting some stuff on shelves, and people will finally stop bullying me for all of the stuff I have on the floor. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to empty out the floor. It's not going to magically, overnight, going to be cleared out. But it will at least look a bit better, I believe. Just checking. I've dropped off everything that I don't want to have right now. I'm surprised that you could get multiple flasks off the trader. That is very surprising to me. Seems unintended. I don't actually know if flasks can lose condition. I don't know how they would. You can't repair them, so I assume they don't lose condition passively. I don't believe there's any item in the game that loses condition passively. No, that's not true, because flare shells lose condition passively, but they can't be repaired. Never mind. I was going to talk absolute nonsense. Which I normally do anyway, but, you know. So we've got one flare shell that's not loaded. I think I've got all of my distress pistols. We've got 4 distress pistols. Supposedly they can wash up in boats when beachcombing. I've never seen one of the big boats when I've beachcombed on Interloper. I can only assume I'm unlucky, because I've had people tell me... Well, I had one person tell me that you get them on Interloper, and there's nothing that says you don't get them on Interloper, but yeah. So yeah, we just need to ideally find another one or shoot another shell. Although it's better to not need to use them, but yeah. Basically, we once this reach is ruined, we can't put it into a distress pistol, I believe. So yeah. Hello, Narrow. Good to see you. Have you had your wisdom teeth out yet? Has that happened yet, or is that still yet to happen? Because that was happening today, right? I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Yes, you've had them out. Nice. Were you put on the funny gas? I think people get that when they get their wisdom teeth out. Were you saying lots of silly things? I think we're just waiting for this blizzard to end, so we should probably just do stuff that we can do. I don't think there was anything in particular we needed to do. I did want to bring spare arrows here, and I completely forgot. We need to do that next time, because this is a convenient place to have spare arrows. Not that it's a massive deal, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much about it. Hunt armies, loot Forlorn Muskeg. Take stuff to burn, yeah. Take hands, okay, yeah, we've got nothing special. Well, we could just, I don't know, do some more arrow shafts. I mean, we've got plenty here, but we're always going to want to have more, aren't we? I might actually start, oh yeah, let's just leave those on the floor. I'll leave the arrow shafts in there. This Cougar claw knife is actually getting quite damaged. I wonder if I should swap this over. What's the one we've got here? Well, it's a good idea to leave one spare here. Actually, maybe I don't have a spare one here. I thought I did. I do. 95, yeah, okay. Let's swap these over. Yeah, let's just do it now. I mean, I've got a spare one here, even if it's not got a huge amount of condition. Okay. I was IV sedated. I don't even remember falling asleep. I just woke up to them telling me I was done. Oh, nice. Well, that's kind of ideal, right? That's what you want. Got prescribed 2 pain meds and an antibiotic. Pain meds are saving my life right now. Bleeding a lot though. Oof, bless you. I hope it does all clear up fine. I've never had my wisdom teeth out. Oh, I think maybe it stopped blizzarding. What we're going to do is I think maybe go look at a couple of the spots nearby. We can have ptarmigans. Maybe up the hill. That's probably the easiest place. Lovely and warm. Yeah, if we go up here. Do I have stones? I have a stone. Let's actually nip back. No, I only need 1 stone. Point is we get as many ptarmigans as we can. -1 with the fire hardened arrows. That's funny. Do you see that? When you switch arrows, it actually pops in before you take the other arrow away properly. And then it like zooms out of the way because it's like pretending you're putting it into the bow. That's so funny. It's just like ping. Whoop. Oh, that time it sat there for ages. So funny. Yeah, we want to get as many ptarmigans as we can. So we use the fire hardened arrows because they don't get scared as long as you don't shoot the snow. Actually, they might not even get scared if you shoot the snow. I don't know. But the point being is if you throw a stone, other ptarmigans get scared. Same with rabbits, but obviously it doesn't matter with rabbits. Which is why I personally believe the only use for the fire hardened arrows is for ptarmigans. Rabbits, you just throw a stone. The other ones will get scared and they get unscared so quickly. And they don't get very far. Wouldn't be this hill if we didn't get a sprain of some sort. Luckily it was our ankle though. Just drinking water to take my meds is very painful. Yes, actually that's true. Oh, you've got to take the meds, but then also you've got to drink water with the meds. I mean, some people just dry take meds, which is insane. What's a furwood up here as well we could grab? Don't know if we've got a hatchet here. I need to remember that I can't crouch spam up to ptarmigans. Right, see 1. If there's only 1, then we'll just throw a stone at it. Oh my god, Nune. Ah, there can't even be wolves up here, but still, that got me. That got me better than most have. Yeah, I just see the 1. Well, in which case, we'll throw a stone. Maybe there was another one, I just couldn't hear it or see it. Now, I've spent a lot of time indoors, so I don't necessarily need to spend time outdoors, but, I mean, I guess we could. We could just go into this cave and harvest this ptarmigan. Unlikely we're going to be able to get any more tonight. But I could try, because... Nah, the wind's in my face. There's no way. Well done. Well done to you. And hey, Active, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Got ourselves 1 ptarmigan pie up here. Right. We'll take a moment to do this ptarmigan. Which we could just do by hand. Just get the meat off first. I don't think a wolf would be able to find me with 1 stink line. I would hope. I think I can do this right. Yeah, no reason not to. It's crouch just in case. Nah, it doesn't matter. If you smell, crouching's not doing anything for you. Ew, frostbite. Clear day. Well, I think it was probably evening by then. Yeah, I've had frostbite since day 18 on this run. It's nice. It's a little reminder that of how far we've come. I don't mind it. Oh, well, the wind's died down. We could maybe hop down and see if we can get another. Oh, no, we got an Aurora. Don't mind. Get some fur firewood here. Can I get away with that? I really should have brought the hatchet up. Frostbite equals reset for me. Yeah, I think I thought about it at the time. God, an hour and a half. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I thought about it at the time. And I was like, nah. Like, 18 days in, I was like pretty set on that run at that point.
Need some first aid soon.
Oh, Bear looking at it. You can get rid of it now, though, if you like, though. Wait, what? You can get rid of frostbite? You used to be able to get rid of it with rose hips. Oh, just cheat death? Yeah, that's true. I don't think I'd ever cheat death. Oh, hello. What are you doing out here? You do know it's an Aurora, don't you? Why are you not running away? Oh, nice. We got another ptarmigan. I'm guessing that ptarmigan flew away when the Aurora started and then just landed again for some reason. Although I don't think it's supposed to work like that. Prey animals are supposed to all just run away at the start of an Aurora. Right, well, that works out perfectly.
That smarts a bit.
Working whilst I cook? Nice. What are you cooking? Hello, Sam. Nice to see you. But do tell, what are you cooking? I must know. Let's eat some of this fish. A little bit of waste of water, but I've got water out the wazoo, that's fine. Actually, let's drop the ptarmigan. We might be able to do some more thingy with that. Not yet fully Aurora. I did... Oh, I guess it wasn't. That's true. Yeah, I thought it was for some reason. Yeah, no, that would be why. Right. Ooh, big ptarmigan, lovely. Don't want to just get all this off by hand? I think so. Tomato soup, autumn vegetable soup, and chili. That's so much cooking, Sam. So many soups and chili. Chili because it's the long dark and you get chili. Yeah, I think I'll just do this all by hand right now. My mouth is just now almost getting its full feeling back. I numbed it completely along with the sedation. I mean, that's good for at the time, right? Does it feel weird when your mouth is numbed like that? I bet it does. Yeah, please do give Nara some of that soup. Nara needs it desperately. That's quickest response to a question. What Sam was cooking? Sam's on it, you know. Making chili. Oh, everyone's making chili. Does I hate it? Yeah, I feel lucky that I've never had to deal with that. How long do I want to sleep? I mean, 10 hours. About 9 hours, I think, maybe. Yeah, let's do 9 hours. Should get all of our condition back from that. It's wintry comfort food, but to cater lots of different food texture, flavour and ingredient likes and dislikes. Yeah, it is nice having a mix. It is indeed nice having a mix. Had to order some soup. Yeah, unfortunately, Sam, now that you've mentioned it, we are all going to need some of that soup. So, yeah. Let's separate out this ptarmigan down, because the ptarmigan down we've got here is counted out as much as I would need to do some things. I can't remember. Maybe it was to make the bear bed and then also repair a couple things. So we'll take the rest to Quonset, because obviously we don't get any ptarmigans in coastal. And then we'll... I don't need that much water. We'll see what the weather's doing. Have a neurodivergent. Fuck families have to cater for everyone. Yeah, that is how it works, isn't it? This person doesn't like this, and this person doesn't like this. This person can't have this with this. Well, at least it means you get to do lots of different types of cooking. Need some drawers and containers built? Jesus. I don't know what you're on about. This is the perfect storage system. Look, great storage things are coming. This thing right here, this beautiful calendar. I mean, look, it's already demonstrating it right now. We're going to be using this in Quonset, and we're going to be doing great things. We're not quite there yet, though. First, we're going to get some more ptarmigans, because we always need ptarmigan down. So we're going to go on the hunt for some more of them. Oh yeah, we've got some of this firwood as well. Let's just plop that down. I might take that back with me. Saves us getting it in thingy. Do I have a hatchet here? Do I have a... that says hatchet me? No, I don't. Okay. I just hate Lima's storage system, but then I played Misery and did the exact same thing. Nice. I'm glad I've converted you, Narrow. Hey, Rhino. Nice to see you. It's... I genuinely... And, hey, talking about neurodivergency, it's a really big thing for me that I struggle to remember things existing if they're not physically in front of me. And that comes across in games and just real life. Like stuff in the fridge. I'll just forget stuff is in the fridge if it's not like right in one of the shelves. Like stuff that goes in the drawers, you better believe I will forget that exists. I need it in front of me. Yeah, exactly, Sam, exactly. On Voyage Run, everything is extremely organised. Yeah, I guess, I mean, you can be a more chill and, like, make a more dedicated space, which is what I eventually get around to on Interloper, which is why I'm, you know, taking the time now to do the stuff in Quonset. But hey, we'll get there eventually. Something I do need here is torches. I need to make a load of torches at some point. So maybe when I get a clear day, we could take a moment to do that. Rhino Timo. It's Rhino Timo. I know I'm in a lemur run. The floor makes me more anxious than the wildlife. It's fine. It's fine. Falls over, lands in all of the oil. This oil that's just next to the matches, next to the accelerant. You're just asking for some industrial accent to happen. Oh dear. For some reason my front teeth hurt more than the 4 massive holes in my mouth. You're only supposed to have 1 hole in your mouth. Didn't you know? Let's go maybe up the watchtower. We haven't got much wind at the moment, so it doesn't really matter where we go. I wonder where our moose is in Mystery Lake. I heard the Mystery Lake and Coastal Highway moose are quite rare now. I mean, the Coastal Highway moose especially. It'd be nice to get it whenever we get the chance. Not that it's much of an issue, because I don't need moose pelts, moose hides. It's so weird to me that once you get the moose hide satchel, you just don't need a moose hide ever again, because it uses cured leather to be repaired. And nobody uses the moose cloak. Does anyone use the moose cloak in chat? I've used it before for one specific purpose, but in a normal run, I haven't. You're 5 now? Yeah, that makes sense. What do we have over here? We got bunnies, no deer. Which I think means there'll be wolves over there. It's usually how it works. I feel. You can turn moose into cured leather. Yes, that is a very true use for it. I feel like that's a good option if you're not going to beach comb, then it's the only way to get more cured leather. Is, yeah, you make it into a moose hide satchel and then you harvest it, right? At what point does it stop being a moose satchel and just a leather pouch? It's a great question. It's like Rodney's broom, isn't it? I'm saying that like you guys will know that, but there's not enough British people here. But yeah. If you replace the broom handle and then you replace the broom head, is it the same broom? Kind of thing. Eventually it is just a leather satchel. Which then begs the question, why couldn't we make a leather satchel to begin with? It's only 11-day progress, though. That's very true, yeah, because it's 10 whole days to cure the moose hide, which is a lot. Especially given the next one down is the bear hide, which is 8 days? Yeah, I think. Which feels weird that the bear is less than the moose. I don't know. Oh, was bear also 10? Why did I think the moose was longer? I thought the moose was longer. Is moose 12 days? I think moose might... Maybe moose is 12 days. Bear is definitely... Bear is longer than... moose is longer than bear. For sure. But I don't remember which. Because I normally just don't think about it. Ah, I didn't realise it kept which arrows was which on this. I never realised how steep this was down here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't realise. This is keeping the regular arrows in, and this is keeping the bushcraft. The fire hardened arrows in. Have I seriously only got one ptarmigan again? It can't be right, surely. I only hear the one. Okay. And we'll see if there were more flying away. Nope. How weird. Wonder why it's done that. Is that because I just wiped them out last time? Bears 10 meters short. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, that sounds right. Because do you know what I did? I was like, well, I'm pretty sure the bear is 2 days fewer than the moose, and you were saying 10 for moose, and I was like, that must mean it's 8. Yeah, you'd have thought that bird was made out of jelly or something, the way that rock bounced off. I've gotten better with ptarmigans and with the stones. They're a lot harder to hit than the rabbits. You aim in a different place, I find, with the stone. If I do it again, I'll try and like explain my logic when I'm aiming at a ptarmigan. But I've definitely gotten better at it. Before, I just missed them all the time. But yeah, rabbits I aim a bit more central, and ptarmigans I kind of aim like to the top right of where I would aim for a rabbit.
My fingers feel numb.
I feel like the soup took over. The soup just possessed you, Sam. Do I want to grab this bunny? No. I think what we'll do is we'll go inside. I should switch back as well, just in case we bump into a wolf. We'll go inside. Harvest this ptarmigan now. And then we'll warm back up and we can head out. Especially since the wind's picked back up. The power of soup compels you. Just trying to make a soupy cross. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. None of us actually know how long it takes a moose hide to cure because we all only do it once in a run and then that's it. Well, you might leave them to cure, but you're only paying attention to it curing once. Because, as we say,
Wait.
you don't need it for the
Hold 'em. Warming up a bit.
thingamabob. 14 days? No, it's 12 days, Rana. We've already done this. we all had a long, lengthy discussion where we threw around different days. It's 12 days for a moose hide. 10 for a bear. 5 for a wolf. 7 for a wolf. 5 for a wolf. Whereas I don't have any fresh ones to look at. I don't know. Point is, it doesn't matter because I'm dumb. I kind of would like to get out of here quickly. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the use this because it saves us 2 hours 13. So it saves us 35 minutes using the knife. Obviously, it uses durability. Takes a long time. How many for bunnies? I think bunnies are... Bunnies 3? Why don't I know that? That feels like something I should know. I just don't really think about it, you know? Yeah, bunnies are 3, guts are 5. I think that's right. Gunnies are 3. Gunnies? Yeah, gunnies are 3. Fucking hell. It's going well today. Oh, you're doing your suit from scratch? Oh, you're so fancy, Sam. You're like growing the things from scratch as well. All the ingredients right then and there. Do I... No. Just leave that broth in there. You wait there. Oh. I hope that doesn't make anyone need to go to the toilet. Gunnies are 3, butts are 5. Maybe that's what I was doing in my head, subconsciously. Oh, dear. Yeah, I bet now. I bet it will be absolutely awful. So yeah, take it easy. Eat foods that are as easy as possible to eat. Definitely gonna lose a lot of weight. That is one way to do a diet, isn't it? Have your wisdom teeth removed. Quite an extreme way to do it. Right. The next place I know would be across the lake. Where else can we get ptarmigans? I think you get them by the destroyed lookout, but that's quite a way to go. They're generally in high up places, I believe, ptarmigans. I've noticed this. I don't know if that's a stupid thing to say, and everybody knows that, but generally on maps they'll be on higher points, with the exception of the ones that are across on the lake. I got my teeth taken out, I didn't eat and lost 2 pounds. That's about 1 kilo. That's a good chunk for that. Oh dear. What is that? Bit of ptarmigan meat. Interesting. Where are my wolves? You know, wait until tomorrow to eat. To eat just to be on the safe side. Let the pain settle. Yeah, that's fair enough. Make sure you drink, though. Try and drink to the back of your throat, I guess, rather than through your teeth. There's some big ass teeth. Yeah, warmer stock. Yeah, like, I feel like soup probably is the way to go, right? Because it's quite filling. Something very soft, if not. I wonder if we got the bear back here yet. No. We must have the bear... What, by the destroyed lookout, I guess? So I feel like we didn't get it by unnamed pond either. Of all the ponds to not have a name, that pond feels odd, right? It's a pond that's very close to civilization. Right. We got any Tommies over here? We didn't last time. Oh, I think I just saw one. I could be going mad though. Gather up some stones, why not? Well, I hear them. Let's have a look. Problem is, with this white grass you get, it's so hard to see. Right, I see one. Am I really only going to have one again? We should name it Amy. What, the ptarmigan? Well, Amy's not going to be around much longer. I have to drink. I'm taking 3 pills every 5 hours. Yeah, that will cause it. You need to keep your throat lubricated. I think it is just the one ptarmigan here. But then again, I cannot see for the life of me. I only hear one making noise at any rate. So with the ptarmigans, what I do... Okay, good, it's moving into the open. Normally when you aim at a rabbit, you'd aim like here for the rabbit. With ptarmigans, I aim about there. So, like there. And I find that is a bit more consistent for hitting them. I'm sure if I aimed at a rabbit in the top right, I'd hit them as well, but I just, in my head, that's how I do it. Sorry, Amy. R.I.P. Oh, hold on, I missed chat. I'll have my teeth after they remove them, but remembered they were inserting the station in my IV. My mind just went blank. Oh no. Oh dear. It's such a weird feeling. Best sleep of my life? Yeah, I could have getting sedated each night. Amy Pond. Ah, the pond, not the birds. The pond. Very good. Yes, we should name it Amy Pond. Yeah, that does make more sense. What's the Brittany Amy? Name it Pongella? Like what? Like Angela? But Pongella? I think I'm going to go for Amy Pond. Well, it's funny because, like, speaking of, like, Amy Pond being a name, bark. Like, we've got lots of places that are named that feel weird. Like, Alan's Cave and Dave's Quiet Clearing, or I can't remember what way round they are. So you'd have thought they'd name a pond if they'd name those places. Unless we're naming them as our character, I wonder, are we? Because we're basing it off of the people that we find there. Just checking if we've left any food in here. Oh yeah, I've left a load of food in here. Let's take this back with us. resets the wall. I'll have to ponder that one. Very good. Nice. You get five pence for that. Do I want to take a wander somewhere else to look for them? I don't actually know. I don't know why every single place only had one ptarmigan. I can only assume it is because I wiped out the populations. And actually, that makes sense, because they're one of the few animals that they don't seem to share spawns with other animals. They just either are there or not. Which means if you wipe them out... That's weird, it lost me. If you wipe them out, then they will take a while to respawn. Random question of the day. Does anyone remember a PC game called James Pond? Play to fish? No, I don't. I don't. Is it an old game? Yeah, I think what I'll do is drop off the ptarmigan in here, and we can come back and do it. Still no clear day to do this stuff, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know. Does anyone know how the carcass freezing works? Because that's why I was checking the temperature. Because it's currently -3 in here, but that carcass is defrosting. Do carcasses just defrost indoors? I don't actually know how it works. I'm going to try to get some more rest by everyone. I may or may not be back before stream ends. I appreciate you coming and hanging out, Nara, especially given your suffering as you are at the moment. I hope you do get some good rest in. And you have a good recovery. And we'll all be thinking of you. I'm very old, so... Yeah, wasn't that a computer game from the 1800s? Oh, I missed your message about going to a restaurant, but that's a good idea, Nara. James Pond, Underwater Agent, and James Pond 2 was called codename Robocod. Robocod. Very nice. Oh, dear. Yeah, I don't know. Are there any other ptarmigan spots we could go to? As I say, there's the Destroyed Lookout, but that's a bit far. Well, we got enough time at the moment. The bridge by the dam. I wonder if they're back there. Hey, Wiz! Welcome in, welcome in. Naki, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. It's come from Wiz. How you doing? How's the rest of your run? Was Will grunting as loud as he was when I was there last? Will is so loud. I don't know how people play with Will. It's just the whole time he's like, oh, it's so cold. Like, oh my god, calm down. It's fine. He was muted again. Good. Hello, Weather. Nice to see you. Ah, dear. Yeah, welcome in anyone from Wizard's Stream. I hope you are enjoying your time in Pleasant Valley. Don't worry, we're actually in a nice region now compared to Pleasant Valley. Although it does look like a blizzard might be about to hit, but that's fine. We're just doing a bit of ptarmigan hunting at the moment. Just stocking up on the bird feathers, since we don't get any in coastal, and that's where we're mainly situated. Yeah, this is a blizzard, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's get another rabbit. We could just do the rabbit and the ptarmigan this evening. Maybe it's not a blizzard. Maybe it's not. It's edging one for sure. Going back to cooking, take care. All right, see you in a bit, Sam. Good luck with the cooking. Some good weather. You need to work on overtime here, Wabber. It doesn't look like it's working. I mean, it's surprisingly warm, despite how it looks at the moment. I use they, them, Rhino. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the blizzard's about to show up. It feels like it's edging it. And if there's something we're doing around here, we're not edging. Oh dear. As I say, welcome in people from Widstream. I'm Lima. We play mainly the Long Dark here. We've currently got a long-term Loper playthrough that we're doing. Just over 500 days now. I may be out of mana. Quickly, go recharge somewhere. Oh, it looks like I've given this rabbit a nice little feathery scarf. That's cute. Measuring the well-fed. I would never. I wouldn't dare. Huh. Do you know what I've just realised? I don't get the little plus symbol next to my heart, which I thought you got for having well-fed. I wonder if that's because the frostbite takes me below 100% condition, and therefore it cancels it out. Because well-fed only gives you 10%. Oh! Wabber. What have you done? You did this! You did this to me, eh? Well, I'm glad I sensed that the blizzard was coming in. I'm deaf out of mana. Yeah. You didn't save that at all. Oh dear. Right, well, we'll do some of this harvesting tonight then. We might just have to head back with what we've got so far. I think we will go back to coastal. We'll make sure we take some stuff with us. Is there anything else I want to take there? That's another question. Take the firwood. Oh, some cured leather. I don't need all this cured leather here. Yep. Oh, we can leave behind this bow as well. Still on 100%. Oh yeah, I didn't use the fire hardened arrows, did I? Yes, I forgot that we ended up just getting one bird at each location. Yeah, well, it's either you're out of mana or you're kind of like working the opposite way sometimes. That could be it. Right. Well, we can't head back tonight. I mean, we could head back in the morning. I don't mind doing the walk in the morning. It's just a case of if there's anything else we want to take over. What do I need in coastal? It's a great question, and I don't have the answer. I don't really need anything, do I? I think that's realistically the sitch. Pretty good. I don't mind leaving the stims here. Accelerant? It's not like I use accelerant. It's one of those things I just don't use in the late game. I mean, it can be good, like, if you want to light a fire quickly. Like, the only time, I guess, is against a cougar. If I was fighting a cougar, maybe I should be taking accelerant with me, because cougars attack you whilst you're lighting a fire, which I believe is unique to cougars. As far as I know, every other animal will pause whilst you're lighting a fire. I might be wrong on that front. I know wolves do it 100%, but I'm pretty sure bears and moose do as well. But cougars do not care if you're lighting a fire; they will still attack you. So accelerant, actually lighting the fire, would be good. I don't know. What else do I want to take over? Take over a mega torch. Sure, why not? It's not a prerequisite. Nobody here is able to read. We all just like pretend and just, you know, act like we're able to read. I can't actually talk, and that was proven just by me talking there. Because what was that all about? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I really need anything, you know. Don't need to take any fuel over. Maybe take the flare shell. Why not? Oh, I could take some reishi over. Actually, that's true, because we have been using up reishi there. Figments of our own imaginations. Yeah, you guys aren't actually watching a stream right now. You've all been in a coma. It's like what people think the ending of Stranger Things is. No spoilers, don't worry. That's just what people believe it should be. I'm not actually spoiling the ending. Okay, well, let's just do these guys. And we'll head back with some water as well. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with that bedroll. I guess I'll just leave that for when I could make a ptarmigan filled one. Right, we'll just do this all by hand. 2 hours, 10 minutes? Yeah, whatever. Don't even need to drink. Really, I should do something that I can do in daylight at the moment. Let's do that. Actually, maybe I should take some arrow shafts over there. Oh, it's already stopped blizzarding. Nah, it's fine. We'll just carry on here. Whatever. Just about get that done. Yeah, we're going to keep most of our birch saplings uncured so that we can make bushcraft bows in coastal. Lima, that means we're imaginary friends. Yeah, this is all just some, like, delusion I'm having. Like, I think I probably nearly died at some point, and this is like the fever dream I'm having, you know, in those final moments. I can't believe as well, if you're all my imaginary friends, how mean you guys are to me regularly. I feel like I've had a cop deal in that regard. Right, we've got some more ptarmigans that we can turn into broth as well. I also mixed some rabbit in there by mistake. I see you. There we go. Hey, what are you guys? Oh my god. You're like nothing. Yeah, well. Blame Wiz? What, for me living in some sort of fever dream? What part of your brain do I represent? Oh, Rhino. I don't think you want me to answer that. What part don't you represent? You know the part of your brain where when you're trying to do stuff, there's like a monkey bashing cymbals? That's that part, Rhino. Hey, Prof. Hello. Oh, for being mean. Oh. I mean, it could be both, realistically, couldn't it? It really could. I don't normally carry a spare flare shell on me? Yeah, on me. Maybe I should be. Nah, you only need one at a time. Right, we'll sleep. The juicy bits. You are indeed the juicy bits. Right, 10 hours then. Just about. Oh, that Aurora gave me a jump scare. Rhino Campus? That's hilarious. I get it. It's like Hippocampus. This is the highbrow brain humor that I came here for. Right. I'll tell you what else I need to do is actually work out the big bits of fish
I would drink almost
that
anything
I've got.
about now.
Still not a clear day. What I would like to do is go collect some more fish from the fishing hut. Though maybe I should be moving... Oh my god, look, there's just no wind. That's really pretty, that overcast day. I really like that effect on the sky. It's kind of like watercolour, you know? Watercolour painting. I think it's beautiful. It's quitting time for me. I'm going to jump back on when I get home. We'll probably be lurking. Have to mow the lawn. No worries. I hope your trip back is good. I know it's a very long commute, so good luck. And I hope mowing the lawn goes well as well. Mow your lawn gently down the stream. Do you guys have that nursery rhyme over there? I feel like that's something that realistically could be different, is nursery rhymes between countries. Not the mow your lawn, but row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I kind of want to get like the biggest bits. Just eat that bit. Row. You're both gently down the stream, merrily. Life is but a dream. Yes, I think that's the proper version. I do the, if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Let's go with that.
I'm starting to feel numb.
You're both gently down the stream sounds like some sort of mafia threat, you know, sleeping with the fishes. You're both gently down the stream now. I'm gonna say hello to my little crocodile friend. So you do have it then. Good to know. Maybe nursery rhymes are a bit more universal. Row your boat gently down the stream. It's quite a short nursery rhyme, isn't it? What other ones are there?
Freezing.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That everybody must have Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. In fact, I think I've heard it in German before and French. Twinkle, twinkle. Because Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star is to the same tune as the alphabet. You know, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time you can sing with me. Right, let's put a couple of the big bits of fish to the side, because I'll take those up with me.
And this pack is getting...
Z? Yes. I'm sorry, we say Z correctly over here. Unlike you guys over there. Z. Fucking Z. I'll show you fucking Z. Okay, and these bits are all not there. It doesn't, no, that's correct. Doesn't have to rhyme though, does it? It's not a poem. Mind you, poems don't have to rhyme, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I think, do you guys not do the L, M, N, O, P bit as well? Because I feel like I've heard that before where, although I think maybe I was talking to a German person, they were like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you saying L, M, N, O, P? L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs, next time you can sing with me. Okay. We'll warm up and then we'll head over to Coastal Highway. GPVZ. And I'm saying Z because you've written Z, not the letter Z. Or rhyme. Z and C. Except it's not Z. Alright, guys? I'm sorry to tell you this. It's Z. I hate to break it to you. But that's just how it works. No, I refuse. I'm not saying Z. It's wrong. It feels wrong in my mouth. I don't like it in my mouth. Get it out. What else? What other nursery rhymes are there? Mary had a little lamb. Ugh, this looks like this is about to become a blizzard again. Well, maybe let's kill a bit of time here just to see if it does become a blizzard. I don't want to be halfway up and then we get blizzardified. Just put it in your mouth and you'll see it's not so bad. How do you know things that I've said to people before, Carls? What? Oh, it's even worse when you phrase it like that. Sure, let's just do another one of these. Why not? Always going to need arrows. That's a nice noise, that. I like that noise. What did I say? What did I say? I've got the blizzard tingles, you know? I can see them coming a mile off. Okay, well, glad we didn't set off then. Doesn't mean we're going to spend even more time indoors now, unfortunately. I think I just have to make more arrow shafts. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I mean, I could work on a bear hide bed here. I'd need to collect some more fir wood. Do I want a bear hide bed here? Probably eventually, right? In which case, I should leave this fir wood behind. I don't think I've got enough to start one, but yeah. It's the only thing with any actual use out of everything there, I believe. When you said it tastes bad in my mouth. Yeah, it all just sounds bad, doesn't it? None of it's good when you say it like that. Well, let's leave a couple more ptarmigan down here then, just so I've got some spare here. 12 is plenty for that. I just have a couple things that need repairing. I think this is 5, yeah. And then it's 2 for my ear wrap. Although the ear wrap, the improvised insulation, has a really slow decay rate. It's incredibly slow. I love it. It's just so much better than the normal ear wrap. It's kind of insane. Come back to this? Yeah, I know. It's a bad time to step away. Well, maybe it's a good time to step away, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, I need to take the burdock route over there, I guess, right? Sure. But I don't have any acorns here. I realise there are no acorns on fallen muskeg, so if I want more acorns, I have to go to the far territories now. Which, ugh. Then again, I don't even know if they've got acorns there. I think there were some in Transfer Pass, at least. There probably are in the other regions. Yeah, I'm just going to do more of these. Until it stops. Even if it goes on until the early evening, I've still got enough time to get over. Could get this thing called a bacon sandwich, but it wasn't a sandwich. Like a bacon roll. Turkey bacon wrapped around... What's provolone? 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 What is that? Provolone. It sounds like some sort of medicine. Cheese? Oh. Interesting. Is it real cheese? Still going. It's fine. I don't care. I'm quite happy making arrow shafts. Kind of like mozzarella, used for pasta. Oh, okay. It's a smoked cheese. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, hey, I like cheese and bacon / turkey bacon. Cheese and meat, they do go together. Right, fine. I'm going to do even more of these. See if I care, Blizzard. Right, I think it's finally stopped. Hopefully. Mild flavour melts really well. Just like meat. Right, I'm going to take a couple fish with me, I think. Just so I've got them up by the exit. Although we have been doing better with food around Ravine. We'll take the 2 biggest bits. Cool. And we're going to head the fast way to the dam, which isn't on the tracks. I feel like you'd be spicier than mild. That's true, actually. I'm extra mature. But not in the sense of, like, my humour or my age. Just that I'm really potent. You know, people are taken aback by me. That's what it is. I have got... The main thing I want is the calendar. Everything else is kind of here nor there. Yeah, we got wolves here, but that's fine. Make sure we get around them. Ah, the idiot smelt me all the way over there. Fool. Have fun running all the way around to camp office, idiot. Right. The other one's going to be right here and eat my face, but oh well. I'm only mature in age. I think that's something to be proud of, right? It's good to be a little less mature in other aspects. Not that it's bad to be mature in age. That's not what I mean. I'm digging this hole deeper. Oh, God. Can't relate. I'm too young and beautiful. Ugh. I feel so old now. Do you know, it's funny, like, when you're growing up, you're around people and you kind of understand how they work because they're similar to you. and you know you're like, oh, this is how people around my age talk, and then you grow up a little bit and you see what things the younger generation says, and you're like, fucking hell, is that what I used to sound like? Like, young people sound like idiots lots of the time. Beautiful, indeed, beautiful, just like that. You know, like booty as in butt, and beautiful, it's a combination. Beautiful. Extra sharp in flavour. Yeah, there's another ptarmigan spawn up there. I don't think that one's actually marked on the map, but it is there. Young people are strange, yeah. Right, I'm going to go this way, because if I go down there I can run into wolves, but this way will be fine. I feel like there used to be a wolf spawn here, but it doesn't exist anymore. Well, you used to get like a 2 or 3 wolf spawn here, but I feel like I haven't seen it in ages. They did do some messing with spawns with the wildlife refresh. It was mainly moose they moved around. I didn't really notice anything else. I think they maybe changed a couple of bear patrols. I don't know which ones they were, but apparently I think that was in like the dev notes that they'd changed them. But as I said, I don't know which ones. Yeah, for some reason they fucked around with a load of moose spawns. Now you get a moose up there rather than by the dam. You get a moose right outside a camp office for some reason. Oh. I was going to pick up that torch, but I was on auto walk, and I thought, if I stop to pick that up, it's going to reset auto walk, and I'm slurping my drink right now. I don't have time for this. Oh, someone said there were ptarmigans around here. I hear them. Do I want to grab them? I am warm. Obviously it'll make me smell. It's just good to have lots of the ptarmigans, to be honest. Yeah, I think they're kind of down here in the reeds. I have a vague memory. Saying that. Oh, shit. Oh well. At least now I don't need to worry about smelling. Look on the bright side. Silver linings. Ooh. Hello. Just wait for him to move out of the way. There's like 100 ptarmigans. I must be extra noisy. They're more skittish than rabbits, and obviously you notice that you mess up the hunts with them more. I've got 8 stones on me. Ugh, that's not going to do anything because it's howling. Yeah, you notice that you mess up the hunts more because obviously, if you do mess them up, they fly away and then you lose them. Let's just go in and we can drop the food when we're in here. Gives us a chance to get some... Stop following me. Gives us a chance to get some more birch bark as well. I believe birch bark spawn logic is same with sticks, where naturally, just as long as you're getting wind, they spawn in, and then if you get a blizzard, you'll get a good amount. I like hunting them when I'm good with my shots. Yeah, if you're bad with your shots, it does make it less fun. Let's chow down on one and then drop it here. I'll do this next time we come through here. I don't need strength. Yeah, as I say, I feel like I've gotten a lot better with aiming at them with the stones. I mean, you can use the fire hardened arrows if you want. It obviously makes it a lot easier because it's easier to aim a bow than it is. Mind you, if at certain ranges it's actually kind of harder to aim with the bow, so maybe not. Well, you find what works for you. It would be nice if you got close enough to a ptarmigan, you could just like grab it or something. Same with rabbits. And then you wouldn't actually have to catch them. Calm down, Bambi. Yeah, no, not much in the way of birch bark, but we did only just come through here. Well, no, we came through here like 4 or 5 days ago. Haven't been good with stones, I can never tell where I'm aiming. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, if you kind of think about where you're, like, say the white dot. If I put my white dot there on the tree, and I switch to a stone, you think about you're aiming roughly where that white dot is there on the tree. So with ptarmigans, I would aim about here, just slightly further down, if I was aiming at that white dot and that was a ptarmigan. Obviously it doesn't quite match up because we're way too close to the tree, but yeah. And I find I'm pretty consistent at hitting them now. But hey, it's worth practicing. Like I like to practice my bow shots now and then. I literally have a run specifically for that. And recently I've gone on every now and then just to practice my bow shots because it's, you know, good to get into the right mindset with it. You know, practice your close encounter, like wolf charge shots, and your medium range, your long range, your moving shots, things like that. That's all right. I mean, as I say, it depends what works for you, because some things will and some things won't. It would be nice to go beach combing. Maybe we could try beach combing on the way back. We haven't got much light left. Maybe I could get to Jackrabbit or something by then. It's a lot more convenient. I've not got to rush to go anywhere. We've got a while before we do our coal run to Desolation Point. I don't know, did I do my coal run to Pleasant Valley at the same time? I can check that on the tracker, actually. Which I'll actually rebound to Tab. Wait, what? Why is it bringing up objectives? I thought I'd rebound it to Tab, and I tried it out earlier, but that's going to a completely the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm going to check that. Yeah, journal. Is that not what the journal is? It is, right? Yeah, J doesn't work anymore. That's supposed to take me to this. Yeah, this is the journal. This is the tales. Well, never mind. I thought I was being really clever. Because normally tab is your quick status, where it shows you the time of day, but I've moved that to my mouse. Just because I like being able to access that information very easily, especially whilst I'm moving around. And then my other mouse button is my inventory. The rocks are so dark in here, aren't they? the snow. It almost kind of looks like night with stars. Makes me think of that rocks, the rocks you get in the Outer Wilds. Kind of starry rocks. Which, by the way, if you've never played the Outer Wilds, 100% recommend it. Do not go and watch anything about it. Just go and play it. You will not be disappointed. Guarantee you. If you are disappointed, you're an idiot. You know, that's one of those games where I would assume anyone who like doesn't like it, like, I guess if you're not like a fan of like mechanically like gameplay, then that's fine. The vibes of the game, if someone was like, yeah, they didn't like it, I'd be like, okay, I'm judging you now immensely. There's just some games like that. Which is funny, because it's not like my favourite game of all time or anything. Whereas I could believe people wouldn't like Baldur's Gate 3. Like, if you don't like turn-based combat, you're not going to like Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I mean, you could, if you can get past that, because it is a wonderful game. The combat's not as big of a part of it. It's not what makes the game, as it were. Running through life. Da, 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 da. Ugh. At least I've got tailwind. However, when we get into Coastal Highway, that will probably change. Let's have a snack. I noticed that water bottles have a terrible loading in distance, as in they disappear very quickly. You might see that one disappear? Yeah, there you go. Like, they disappear really quickly. I was experimenting today. Because I was thinking about stuff for the upcoming tournament. Okay, nice. We got good wind direction. And I was trying out the LOD, as we call it, on different items, and water bottles is really bad. It seems to be generally like the item size makes a big difference. I think I will beachcomb, so I'm going to go down this way, which is different for me. But I could get some in before it gets dark. Especially if the wind is like this. That is not guaranteed to stay this direction. And of course there are wolves this way, so we may get jumped. I think the wind is strong enough that I will be getting pushed as well, which is nice. Yeah, smelly on me, good. I do recommend that. Press your decoy button, which by default on PC is 3. Press that every now and then, just in case you've forgotten to drop some food off and you're smelling and you don't even realise it. I kind of want to go this way, don't we? This part of Coastal I spend very little time in, so I can get a little turned around, but pretty much go in a straight line. It doesn't matter if we get a bit cold as well, because we're full condition, and haha, we've got the... Oh, I forgot. I was going to leave my hacksaw behind. Oh well. We've got the bare bed here in Coastal Highway, so I can recover 64% condition over 10 hours of sleep, which is lovely. I keep picking up stones. I've got some sort of stone addiction right now. Let's stay out of the wind and walk towards the end of the beach combing section. Also, the salt is probably back here by now as well, so we could grab that. Probably quite encumbered, however. Then again, I do have about 50 billion stones I could drop on the ground. Yeah, salt is back. Nice. I have a fantasy of one day actually making a rock cache again. I suppose I can get in wind chill protection whilst I do this, can I? I see a palette over there. Let's swing by that direction. It's a weird lump of snow there, isn't it? This looks suspicious. What is that? Just a bit of rock. Okay. Just about to ask if anyone's ever had enough stones to make one of those. Yeah, I've only ever done it once on a Voyager run. I mean, it's a lot of stones, but obviously in some places you get lots of stones. Normally on, like, along the edges of coastlines, or what do you call the edge of a lake? I don't know. The edge of lakes or ponds. I feel like you get a lot of stones. Ooh, nice birch sapling. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's the thing is they're not particularly useful. They do leave a permanent marker on the map, which is nice. You can only have 5 of them per region, but you can store stuff inside them. Obviously, there's not any real benefit to storing stuff inside them compared to just, you know, leaving it on the ground. I believe they still count as outdoor locations, so it's not like you can put stuff that deteriorates faster outdoors in there to try and slow it down. You can't cure inside them. Yeah. No, I don't really see the use. I'm sure someone's thought of good ways to use them, but not I. Plenty of fish here. Oh, nice, cured rabbit pelt. That's a nice find. I think we're able to push on to misanthropes. We've got a lot of conditions, so we can stay out in the cold. We've got a lot of fatigue as well, so I can keep moving around. Don't think there was much we could do in the dark when we get back home, but we can just waste time. It doesn't really matter. It's one of the things I recommend to try avoid doing early on, because there is a time pressure at the start of Interloper, because you want to get stuff done before things ruin. Aha, another sapling. Lovely. You want to get stuff done before things ruin, so clothing and, well, mainly clothing out in the world, because you're most likely going to want, you're going to want thermal underwear and thin wool sweaters, or, you know, something like that. I also then like to have the cargo pants. So you do need some clothing. You can't make all of your clothing. There is no way I'm getting you. I think. Can you approach from this side? Nope. That's fine. And then also you've got the time pressure of the world is getting colder up until day 50, and then it's at its maximum coldness. Not warm out of the wind now either. Don't walk past the salt. Where is the salt? Is the salt here? Where is the salt? Is this next one? This next one, right? Yeah. Takes about 20 days to get the salt back. How am I not encumbered yet? Did I drop a load of something? I guess the fish was very heavy, actually. I have to remember that. As much as it's nice to have fish in terms of it gives you more calories for each bit. Ah, lovely. Bye-bye wind. Not that it really matters. Hey, another sapling. And some cured leather. Wow, this is good beach combing. 3 saplings, cured leather. Couple of fish. Actually, let's take this over to our little pile over here. That's a big fish as well. Weighs over 3 kilos. Still yet to have one of these boats wash up. I'd love to have one of those boats wash up. I've never been inside one before. We've only got the one fish over here. Also, we've got venison as well. Why not? Nice, we've got a trunk, which is guaranteed clothing. Oh no, it's a locker. Probably locked. Probably can't even reach it. Yeah, the door is on the far side. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm getting that. That's fine, doesn't matter, it's a locker, it won't have anything in. There we go, there's another fish we can use when we cook on the fire.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All I do is I just move them off of their spot so they don't get deleted. And then when I come back through, I can pick it up. And if we've got a clear day, we can cook up whatever we've got over there. Going on auto walk whilst I'm by thin ice is a choice, but hey, I'm fine. Cattails, lovely. I'd have thought they'd be very salty to eat, those cattails. Oh, hello. Didn't realise that bit was thin ice. Didn't know there was a spot there as well for items. A toque. It's just cloth. Maybe we nip inside. And come back outside. Just quickly go warm up, because I'll be near 0 degrees anyway. And it'll just a little bit of warming up here will make actually a big difference. And we'll carry on beachcombing. So I've got the fatigue for it. But I could drop some stuff off in here as well. There's no need to take it all back. Like the salt, doesn't really matter.
It's dusk.
That is indeed how nighttime works, Astrid. I keep telling you, every time you do that. Yeah, like the salt. We could drop off the salt. Yeah, I forgot to grab some more cattails. Maybe I should have brought some of those over. Let's drop these in here as well. Okay, well, blimey, we ended up bringing 30 arrow shafts back. Okay. Literally just going to warm up that little bit, and hopefully that'll then last me a while. What are we? Yeah, we're -2. So hopefully that lasts a while. Let's go this way. Because this salt might be back. Actually, this salt probably isn't back because I think I got this one already. From memory. I can't tell. I think I got it already. Let's go this way. We'll have to trunk down here. And when I say trunk, it's my campfire I had there. I think there was a blizzard and I camped out there for some reason. When I say trunk, I don't mean an elephant trunk. I mean a chest. Nice. Villia? Is it Villia? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. If it's not Villia, feel free to tell me I'm an idiot. I can take it. Is that Timberwolf? No. Why would it be by itself if it was a Timberwolf? It just looks very big. Why does it look so big? It's also in a weird spot. It's not got the hunch for a Timberwolf, but it just looks so big. I think it's the perspective on the ice, maybe. Yeah, no, that's a normal wolf. Just get a little bit on edge. I don't think that's a Timberwolf spawn. As far as I know, there's... Well, actually, no, there are a couple Timberwolf spawns here in Coastal Highway. Because I know there's one right near the other end, and there's kind of one in the middle, so there could be one here. I think maybe it's the lighting as well. It makes it look a little bit light grey. Right. Yeah, see, that little bit of warming up managed to get us all the way out here.
If I don't warm up.
I think that's pretty good. Get these last few items. I don't think I'll grab the deer. I don't give a crap about that. And there's a paddle, and then is that it? Yes, I believe so. I don't see anything else over there. Yeah, we're at the edge of the map now. Mux, my imaginary friends are so mean to me. Meanwhile, you ask new imaginary friends to tell you you're an idiot. You make a really good point, Gordon. Oh dear. I also appreciate you using a non-binary title for me. I don't even do that for myself. I'm normally quite lazy in that regard. Let's just go this way. This wolf is going to see me. Oh, it saw me and he got scared of me. Good, I'll take that. Dear. No, that's true. I do invite people to call me an idiot and, you know, insult me. It's my way of, like, humbling myself, I think, because I wouldn't want to get someone's name wrong. So, I'm like, you know, if I got it wrong, you know, I'm just an idiot, you know. Don't feel bad. It's not your name that's the problem, it's me, kind of thing. Okay, right, we're going to head back to Quonset. Oh. What have we got left to do? What have we got left to do? I mean, we're constantly doing stuff, but what was the things we had on my... Oh! Well, I'll tell you what we're doing tomorrow morning. We're going to tidy up the base a bit, I think. Now that we've got our new fancy calendar. Basically at first light we can do that. As long as I can see. I mean, I don't know if we've exactly worked out all of the locations for the shelves that we've got. Where am I walking to? Yeah, I was walking the right way. I might change out where the tool shelf, and maybe get the tools off of that and put that shelf in the kind of shop section, because it would fit better there. I don't know though, because I do kind of like it with the tools on. I also have to work out what I want to put on the top shelves, because that needs to be tool items that I can see from below. Let's be vigilant, because we may have the wolves back around Quonset now. I want to take it for granted. We've not been here a few days. We're rapidly losing light, because it's just entered nighttime proper. Well, there you go. Deal with the wolves. We got the best wolf spawn though. The ones that spawn behind the garage are the least problematic. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Does anything fit in Quonset anymore? It's just a giant shelf last time I caught a stream. What do you mean? I mean, it's too dark, so I can't even emphasize your point for you, but... Oh, dear. Oh, you mean everything on the floor? Well, look, at night, you can't tell. It's perfect. Cause, thank you very much for gifting all the subs. 5 subs. Thank you so much. Cos is a legend. Oh, let me take a moment. Let's see who got a sub. Small Silly Owl. Oh, yes, I remember Small Silly Owl. Gordon got one, and PV got one, and Prof got one, and our new friend Villia got one. Because it says so, you're countering those mean imaginary friends with 5 more gifted subs. That's 20 in total. Ah, yeah, you are countering them. Oh, thank you, Cos. Appreciate you saying thank you, Prof, and thank you, Gordon. Nice to acknowledge lovely people. And you started a hype train as well, just with that. Like, you're pulling out of the station already. Give the rest of us some time, you know? Sure, let's prepare this. Can we still be mean imaginary friends if we're gifted subs? No, I think that means you're supposed to be nice to me now. I think that means you have to be friendly. Ah, thank you, small silly owl, for saying thank you as well. Oh, fine, I'll try. No, I feel like why am I crouched? I feel like, Prof, you're very rarely mean to me. Maybe don't start. Damn, look at all this lovely shelf space. Yeah, I don't know, because maybe we'll move this big one in here. I like the idea of putting the food up on this shelf if I've got lots of food. Like, we put the oil and the cooking ingredients. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe this can't fit in here. Or it could go there. Or I could put it here and then we could put, I don't know. Like, we could put a curing box like there or something. Why do I have just this little picture of the farmhouse? My beloved farmhouse, that's what that is. Dear. Thank you, Lima, for saying thank you to Small Silly Al for saying thank you to me. I know it sounds silly when I say thank you for saying thank you, but I do mean it because I like when people say thank you. And thank you, PV, for saying thank you to Cos. It's nice that people acknowledge that someone's gifted a sub. Right, I think we just sleep. And then in the morning, in the morrow, we'll start putting more stuff on shelves. Yeah, you can tell I recover more condition from this bed because the condition bar rockets up in the bottom left right as we go to sleep. Right. Oh, we had an aurora. Huh. Thanks, chat, for being grateful and generous. I just want to thank anyone who's thanking. You know, I'm thankful for thankfulness. I think it's important. I don't know why I'm keeping uncured maple saplings. I don't think they have a use. Especially when they get in the way of your bloody fucking meat. Get out of the way. Oh, PV, thank you very much for gifting the 100 bits. Ah, an anonymous gifter is gifting 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you, anonymous. Sylvius and Hot Sauce Boy. Not on stream though. Yeah, no, that's against terms of service if I thank myself on stream. Thank you, anonymous gifter. I appreciate that. Very, very much. Still got one? Yeah. Nice. It's still a bit too dark to actually do anything. Oh, did I have some arrows to do? Yeah, okay, let's do an arrow. Wait, yeah. Arrowhead, yeah. And I picked up some feathers. All I need now is my quality tools. Boom. Mean imaginary friends can't compete with anonymous real friends. Thanks for the gifted subs. Lima JJ. It thinks I gifted the subs. Frosty, it wasn't me. Silly Frosty. Right. Okay. Do I want to put this in here? We could put it in the middle and then have the 2 smaller shelves either side. No, I think this is a nice spot to put my tools. And then I don't know what I'll put on top, but we could work out something. Okay. So maybe we start by doing the things that that we don't need to use the calendar for yet. Maybe you did if it's a non. It could have been me. It wasn't. I'm not going to take credit for it. Absolute conspiracy. Just gifting myself my own subs. I mean, that is just a net loss because Twitch takes half of half of your earnings on Twitch. So, yeah. I'm not sure what the benefit would be. It's so I can have more hype trains. That's what it is. Yeah, I think maybe like food items. Like that top shelf, as long as they're not flat like this stuff, I could put some stuff on there. I think maybe the easiest way to climb up is with a decoration box. Can you... Wait, what? Why is that? Do you just pull things out of the... Oh. Wait, what? Was there a lamp, like, How did that work? Did I just pull a magical lamp out there? I'm so confused. Did I just spawn in another lamp? Water on top? Yeah. Yeah, I like water on top. That's a good one, Gordon. I could definitely put water. I could just put water all along the top, really, couldn't I? Let's try that. I hope you guys have settled in, because we're going to be doing... How on earth did you teleport over there? Okay, well, let's do it. Let's do it over here, then. Get down from there. Right, this is going to take a little bit of finagling. I don't quite know the logic it does for this. Stop it! Stop gifting subs. God damn it. Thank you very much. Liking's better. Mother of Diamonds, Rags, active. Text GPT. That's it. I'm done. I just wanted to see level 4. Oh no. Capitalism's got its icy cold grip on you. Oh dear. Thank you very much. That's very lovely of you. We're now stuck at level 4. The train's trying to leave the station.
I can drop any of this gear.
But Cos is not letting it. If I just put the water like beneath, maybe then that's the easiest way to then move it up there. Don't let it get to your head, Liam. I see it. It's just for research purposes. I understand. It's not for you, it's for me. Right, I had... Okay. Make sure I pick up the little bits of water. Okay, let's get on top of the box. I need to be able to reach it from the bottom as well. So can I reach... Let's try it out. Can I reach that from the bottom? Yes, quite easily. The lowest shelves of these are quite low down, which is nice, whereas the highest shelf of those is quite low down, whereas this is obviously much higher up. I don't know what I'm going to put on there yet, but we'll work it out. Yeah, okay, I think water will work up here. We'll just put all of these on. And then we're going to be doing this for the next hour or so. Right, I've not lined these up well at all. They don't need to be perfect. Which is good, because they're not going to be. Can I... No, okay, I'm going to have to move the box as I go. How much water we've got here? Don't know if I'm going to put it all along. Yeah, see, I've done that terribly again as well. I wonder if I want to do water along the top completely. I mean, I need to put these crackers somewhere as well, but we can put them on the next thing. Let's move you along. Here, hopefully. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. How does that look? Oh yeah, I like that. That works for me. There should have been a small bottle of water somewhere. Did I accidentally put it on? Maybe it's underneath the box. Gorgeous? I know I am, thank you. Oh, you meant the water. I see. Okay, fine. Okay, bye. Yes, Gordon. Oh, I was doing the joke. Do you... What the fuck are you? Get out of here. Do you want to build a snowman? See, that's not right at all. Come on, let's go and drink from the sink. I've got an itchy ball. We used to be best buddies. Now we're not. I got a hype chest. Full damage. What is it? Choo choo. Oh wait, full damage. It's not full damage. I read that as full damage. And I was like, what does that mean? Yeah, no, that's because it doesn't say that. Ah, rock on. Nice. Great minds, big heads think alike. Exactly. Exactly. It was maybe blizzarding out there. Just a general gorgeous, still the gorgeous things, just people. Nice. You just got to remind people now and then, don't you? If anything's going to build up my cabin fever, it's sit inside doing this for 10 years. Oh, there we go. I did that perfectly to line that all up. And we've got a few bottles left. Let's maybe... Maybe do the crackers. There's the little bits of water. Yeah, because like the cured meat, I wouldn't mind stacking that up. I feel like the crackers are pretty much the only other tool thing. So maybe that means I shouldn't do it. Now, do I want... I feel like the flat things look better on the middle shelf than they do the bottom one. Because then the little bit of 3D-ness that they do have, you can actually see. So maybe let's move the crackers. Climbing over our porridges each time. And then let's work out how we want to do these. Maybe just like that. We just got pinged out for some reason there. What the fuck was that about? Like that. I'm glad these don't look different when they're ruined. Running through life. You agree with my logic of the flatter items being on the middle shelf? I like you, Gordon. You're very agreeable. You're a good yes man, as they say. Okay. Chips. Do I have any more? No. Okay, cool. Put the chips here as well. I mean, I've got more of these. I could bring them back here if I want. Just nice to have some of these things. I think maybe the bar's this way around. Well, come on, let's put them the right way up. Come on, Lima. So I then instantly turn that one the wrong way around. That's amazing. It's not a precision job, but you better fucking believe I'm making it one. Okay. Nice. And it means you can look at them as well a bit easier if they're like that. Right. And then we've got can. I feel like can should be on the bottom because they're like more durable in my mind. So you would put them on a lower shelf because they might get knocked about more. I don't know. Some things in my head, you know, when like some things are just like that's how it should go. That's kind of what's going on here. Like that's how it works. Cans are heavier. That's true. Yeah, you put the heavier things on the bottom. Dog food. I think maybe I want to separate out the dog food from the beans because they're similar colours. So maybe I'll put the peaches in there. Big heavy cans are kind of like feet. Yes. I like it. I was saying that the oats are quite heavy. 0.8 kilos for the oats. Way more than the peaches, but those I'm not as worried about. Alright. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Now, unfortunately, this is a thing where some items have worse hitbox than the others, even though they realistically should have the same, and peaches are one of them. You notice how I can't put that anywhere near as close as I put the pork and beans. That might mean I need to deliberately space out the pork and beans a bit more. So they all have 3 in a row. Can't quite get 4 in there, no. Okay. Maybe I can get 4 in. Put that one a little bit further back, maybe. No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is space these out so they're similar. And it kind of fits in a bit better. There we go. And I guess we'll put the oats along the bottom. Maybe the oats would work on top as well. Could put the oats and the... in there. I mean, it depends what else I want to put on the bottom. And this could be like cured meat along here. Okay. Move the oats onto here and I can reach them to put them up there. That's the most used one, so let's keep that to the front. A bit harder to line them up because got nowhere near as much height. Hey, Metal. Gotta go, Lima. Maybe back later if you're still on. Thanks for the stream. Thank you very much, Prof. Appreciate you hanging out. And maybe see you in a bit. We'll be going only for about another hour or so. But, yeah. Appreciate you hanging out. Pleasure to see you as always. You're going to be missing out on some great oat-based precision gameplay. Wait, how many... Why are you not as far back? There we go. Now I put that one way further back. Right, well. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. We'll inevitably end up with more oats. Because we need those for camouflage porridges. If I put those the wrong way around, you better bloody believe it. No, I feel like the ring pull should be on the other side. Is that just me? Feels wrong to be left to right. Hmm. Oh, let me just readjust. Oh, I feel like I need a quick stretch, actually. Just give me a moment. No, I'm right-handed. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Just in my head, it feels like it should be that way around. Although I do appreciate that, yes, that then doesn't make sense if you're right-handed. Maybe it's because I'm used to seeing them the other way around. I don't know why I would. Ingredients: sardines, water, salt. Made in Canada. Let me get the ingredients on those. Beef, sugar, soy sauce, salt, cayenne pepper, natural flavours. Rolled oats, honey. Wait. Does anybody know in the upcoming tournament if the granola bar is considered vegan? Because it's got honey in it, so it's not vegan. I need to check. Da, 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 da. That's why you read the ingredients. It depends what it's actually called on this list. I don't know, maybe it's not. I mean, some people do refer to it as vegan. Honey, that is. Just tossed an old can of sardines the other day. Oh, well, I'll take it. Put it in my little shop we're doing. No, yeah, it doesn't show up on the list, so I'm guessing Thor thought of it. I don't know if I would have naturally assumed it had honey in it. But good spot. What are Taco Ferals? It's got cinnamon in as well. It's got a lot in it, that bar. It's got kind of the most amount of ingredients in the game. Oh, I need to have a heat pack on me. Ah, we've got another beef jerky. Okay. That's fine, you know what? I'd rather split these up rather than have them next to each other. Let's do that. There you go. We've started to slightly tidy up. Slightly. We've got carrots and potatoes. We could put those Maybe here? This feels like a more natural shelf. Natural, you know, cooking oil and flour. More like an ingredient shelf. There you go, that's what I mean. Maybe I'll put the carrots at an angle. Thor is a man of detail. Yeah. Has thought about this. I did have a quick skim through and I was like, is there anything here that isn't vegan? Because there's nothing about not wearing leather clothing, which obviously isn't vegan. To wear leather clothing, that is. But then again, I mean, it depends how much you want to do it and why you're doing it. I think it's obviously to add a bit more to the challenge, make it more interesting. Really wish you could take vegetable drawers as decorations. Me too, Gordon. They're so nice. Like, I have one in my safe house in Broken Railroad. I'm like, oh, this is great. I use it as like a little tool drawer. It's, yeah. I really do like it. Speaking of, let's drop off a couple things that I've realised I'm just carrying around on me still. Vegan diet? Yeah, vegan diet rather than, yeah, completely vegan, which is fair enough. I mean, this is the beauty about things like being vegan, is you can, you know, you can do it to whatever extent you want to. You don't have to conform fully to it completely. Salt is another one. I mean, I don't use salt too much for cooking, but we could put some up here. Yeah, exactly, metal. I've always said that about, like, diets in general. People are like, oh yeah, do this, this, and this. It's kind of like, just do what you want. You know, like, I'll consciously, like, not have meat some days. And I'll be like, yeah, nice, that's good. That's better for the environment. It's better for me to not eat as much meat. But rather than be like, oh, you know, be completely vegan now. I can't eat anything. Yeah, I found that more enjoyable. But there's nothing wrong equally at the same time if you want to be like, yeah, I'm vegan and then not eat anything. That's life. Those did indeed complete then. Putting in a mix in there. I would like to get more cured fish. It's gonna be effort.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Like these books, I want to read these books at some point. Maybe these are a good thing to put on here, because actually, most things I think would look a bit weird on there. We're eventually going to read these because I'd like to level up my skills that I can't do anyway. How long does the meat curing bots take? I think it takes 5 days. I think it's 5 days. 25 hours of research. Actually mad. Like, what is the point of advanced guns versus the Frontier Shooting Guide? Is it that it literally increases by 10 rather than 5, but it takes over 6 times as long? Like, what? Huh? That's so weird. Makes me glad I'm not playing Stalker. Oh, what's that all about? Have I not read any of these? No, okay. Okay, we're halfway through the day, so we should probably go outside and do something. Let's drop off Reishi. I see it's blizzarding out there. It's been high winds like all day. Been listening to it. Let's put that in there for now. Oh, torches. Let's ourselves out a couple of torches and drop off the mega torch. Oh! Yes, actually that's true. I thought you were asking how long it takes to do the meat. How long does it take to make? That's a great question. I can tell you. 6 hours. It's very quick to make, actually. Yeah, no, I assume that's what you meant, but equally, it makes sense that you'd ask how long it takes to make. Yeah, I think it's 5 days to cure. I'm worried that I am just talking out my arse, however. Oh, we've got some clothing to drop off. Got a few things to do in the dark, actually, now. Oh, got another coat. Yeah, that was so many. We could take a little trip over to Crumbly Highway just to do a bit of beachcombing there, I guess. I don't know what else we'd do. We could clear out the wolves around Quonset. It's not a terrible idea. Yeah. Slurpy, slurpy. These 5 days, if you let it run out of salt, the meat ruins in 5 days. Oh, does it? Actually, I could use rabbit meat, couldn't I? As long as it's a kilo. How are all of my bits of rabbit not kilos? Okay, that's 1. Because then that's getting a lot more value than a bit of venison would. And obviously I'd like to do fish, but I can't because I don't have any bloody fish. Right, should we see about these wolves? They'll be gone now. Oh, my luck. I wonder if... Oh, clear day. I wonder if, actually, we could go get some more fir wood. Yeah, this wind is kind of insane. Yeah, we could get some more fir wood, because we always need more of that. Wow, I can't believe we managed to spend 6 in-game hours doing moving stuff around. This is why we don't bother with storage, because it takes so bloody long to set up the storage. Right, okay, it looks like we've got the fur limbs back over there, so let's go get them. Especially given I can get in wind chill protection whilst I do them. I genuinely think those wolves have actually gone now as well. Oh well. Should have grabbed the other pot so we could do water whilst we did these. Just so you can keep warm. If you're not to level 5 cooking, you can cure predator meat and eat it without parasite risk. Yes, that is true as well. So good use for it early on. And given actually how accessible it is to make the meat curing box, it's probably worth doing early on. I need to remember to take torches over to me next time I'm in Mystery Lake, or going to Mystery Lake. I should make a note of that, actually. This wind is crazy. let me light a fire here, are you? Let me do one here. Okay. Yes, it does use the same amount, whatever you do. That's why you want to fill it up if you can.
Come on, little fire.
Seeing a trip to Ash Canyon in my future. Hey, it's a good place to go. Get the backpack. Get the woodworking tools. Okay, nice. Wind is gone. Yeah. Which is obviously harder to do with fish, because it's hard to get such small fish. Yeah, if you're doing cured meat, that's the way to do it. Oh, wind didn't stay down for long. It's kind of been insane wind today. I feel like coastal acts up every now and then. I don't know why, but it'll be like, I'm throwing a hissy fit. Feels like that's what it's doing at the moment. We're probably going to lose our fire. That's fine. I don't mind getting one more bit of fir wood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think maybe there's some down the road we could get. If it's cold, although we're not actually lost our torch yet. I think this is probably fluctuating wind though, so we will eventually lose it. Let's grab a snack whilst we're here as well. Jubbly. Cool. Oh, you know what? Grab another pot. And I can do even more. Now, of course, there may be a reason why the wind's picking up, and that's because it's about to start a blizzard. Potentially. We do need to spend some time outdoors. Ideally we spend about 6 hours a day outdoors, and that should keep cabin fever just about down. It's about, if you spend about 18 hours indoors, then or more than 18 hours, you'll get cabin fever. It'd be nice to spend a little bit extra time outside. Oh, I didn't even realise I had the meat on me, lol. It's too windy to start a fire there. Well, it's a miracle that my fire didn't get blown out then, I guess. Let's tuck it in here and we'll see, I guess, if it lasts.
Come on.
If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Not really losing anything. One bit of coal, will be alright. Okay, cool. Change direction. Okay, get even more. When in doubt, tuck in. Yeah, that's my motto for life. You'd be surprised how many scenarios that fits. I do recommend that if you've got the opportunity, you know, you're going to be lighting a fire, think about, even if the wind's not high, in fact, especially if the wind's not high and therefore you're not really thinking about, oh, you know, I need to light the fire out of the wind directly. Think about if the wind does pick up, where is the fire going to be most protected? You know, tucked in there, it's protected from a few sides. Rather than if I just put it out in the open, as soon as the wind picks up, it's going out no matter what. So just keep that in mind. When you're doing a fire. Oh, I realised I dropped that bit of bear meat. Oh well. Actually, I think we've got some bear meat back here we can cook. I might stay up and do some of that outside, just so we can make sure cabin fever stays down. As we spend more and more time indoors over the coming days, sorting out our... Well, they are indeed back. Well, we could also grab them. What was I saying? Yeah, whilst we're sorting out our
Come on, little fire.
our stuff in Quonset.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay. Bring over the bear meat.
Drop any of this
Don't
here.
know if this is all big pieces, is it? No. Very close to it. Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that, Wolf. You're saying how worse I am? I am? No, that's ridiculous. I would never say anything like that. You must be truly mistaken. Yeah. Pretty cold in this wind. Oh no, yes, I've only put sticks on this fire, not coal. Well. Right, I would like to get rid of these wolves. I've still got these fucking stones on me. I've got 15 stones. I weigh 15 stone now, guys. So that's something we'll do. Is people you weigh stones over here in the UK. We don't measure weight in kilos really. And that's the classic mix of imperial and metric that we do. Well, I'll tell you what, let's use some of these stones to see if we can bait the wolves over. Stone, that means nothing to me. But don't you use pounds? How do you not know what 15 stone is? I mean, I have no idea how much that is in pounds, because I don't use pounds. I mean, I don't really use stone. I don't know how much I weigh, because I just don't give a shit. Well, we'll spend a bit of time out here, either way. That wolf must have run quite far. Oh. I'll probably just kill it on the road. What are you doing? Why did you do that? You fucking cunt. You're gonna run off with my arrow. Not if I shoot you, you little dick. Why do they do that sometimes? I really hate when they do that. Making me waste my durability. Trying to run off with my arrows. You little bitch. Yeah, if you shoot sometimes they get scared, like when the arrow is mid-flight. So they run away as you shoot them. It's so weird. Well, it probably meant I would have died. I would have been, well, not died. I would have gone into a struggle. So maybe the wolf did me a favour. So yeah, sorry actually. Sorry I called you a bitch. Let's leave 2 bits cooking, and I'll go grab the stuff over that. Wolf. Stone is measurement pounds? Yeah, you weigh stone and then pounds. Right? And where are the stone term but measurement, not how much X stone is? Oh, that's funny. So do you weigh yourselves in... What do you guys weigh yourselves in? I'm trying to think, because I think it's in D&D it uses the same one. Do you guys just weigh yourselves in pounds? And you don't do the stone part? Yeah, because I feel like an average human weighs 120 pounds in D&D. Yeah. That's funny then. I didn't know that that's how you did it.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
How much food have I got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 5 more bits of meat. Five more bits of meat, and we can put that in the curing box. KG's official unit in Canada. Most people still use pounds for body weight. Yeah, see, that's what's confusing about us over here. I imagine it's a similar thing. I mean, obviously, Canada does take a lot from British stuff, including our monarch. Where, yeah, like if you went to the shop, like everything is weighed in grams, so in kilos. But people weigh themselves in pounds, but we do stones and pounds. So it's small for an average human. Maybe it's not 120. That might be an elf, actually. Maybe it's an elf weighs 120 pounds. That might be why I've got that number in my head. Maybe a human's like 180. 150, 180. Yeah. I think an elf is like 120 pounds. That might be what I've got, or maybe a half elf or something. Not that I normally, weight just never comes up when you play, but, well, depends what kind of person you're playing with. Some people, they care about that. How many stones? 100 pounds? It's 14 pounds to a stone, I think. So whatever that is divided by 14. I think it's 14 pounds to a stone. As I say, the problem is I don't use it because I don't really ever think about it. Let's go get this pelt. Because we were pretty low on animal pelts. Hello? Oh, okay. I was saying that's what the actual average in our country. Yeah, that's true, actually.
It's goddamn freezing.
My wife is 30 pounds lighter than me and 4 inches taller. She's an elf. Are you married to Lady Galadriel? If so, nice. Although she's kind of scary. Right. Let's chow down on a bit more of this.
It's too cold.
Oh, you're fine. Stop fussing. Right, I think maybe we'll leave... no, we can carry on cooking a little bit more. Pretty much. My girl can be scary too. Good. That's what you want in a spouse. It keeps things fresh. You want to be kept on your toes, you know? I mean, I could, like some of these bits of rabbit. Or do I want to keep them for recipes, I guess, as well? That's true. That's a tiny amount. Most of this is ruined, is the other thing. Mouldy, yeah, no, that's too far gone. I mean, I could do the bear meat, but that does feel kind of wasteful.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm always on my toes. Very good. On your tippy toes. There's my clothing. I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah. I mean, this is missing a degree of warmth. Cougar hide wrap does feel like it deteriorates fairly quickly, which is fine. Maybe I should start cheesing it and just breaking it down. It takes 11.67 hours with a sewing kit. It's not too bad. I mean, realistically, it would take me longer to go get a cougar than 12 hours. You know, by the time I've gone over there and actually hunted it and come back. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, it uses up the guts as well, but that's fine. Guts are renewable. Sewing kits are renewable. Yeah, maybe it is better to just break it down. Break it down. Oh, and then an hour and a half to break it down. It's a long time to break down, jeez. Yeah, maybe I should start doing that. I think it was a weird decision to let you do that. I personally wouldn't have done that. I think it's good to encourage people that if they want to keep such a good clothing item that they should go carry on hunting cougars. Right, I think we'll put on the next couple and then we'll leave them cooking whilst we sleep. Preparing it is like 60%, so it's generous. Yeah, it's just I don't like, you know, this is now in the zone of like, I want to repair this because it's missing out on a whole degree of warmth, which does make a difference. The other thing is, though, I really should make a fucking bear coat because, you know, it's no point complaining about this when I could have a bear coat. That takes a long time.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
That's be 2 degrees of difference. But I don't know how quick a bear coat deteriorates. It's also another 5% sprint loss. Right, let's take a torch off of that. So say you kill all 3 cougars in an area, how long does it take to respawn? I think it's 5 days just flat, unless you get the bugged cougars, which seem to be in Bleak Inlet, where they can, the first cougar at least can respawn instantly, or almost instantly. But yeah, it should be 5 days for each cougar spawn. Okay, I think that should be fine like that. Does it just, the first one respawn till you kill it again? Or all 3? It's, yeah, each one will then be 5 days from the point you kill it. And they will just keep respawning all 3 of them until you leave alone the 3rd cougar. If you keep going back to kill it, it'll just keep respawning. Alright, let's do 9 hours of sleep. I think after 5 days, the revenge cougars despawn. The first one returns. Yeah, you mean if you leave alone The cougar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it might be longer than 5 days, to be honest. Maybe. I could be making that up. Because I feel like the ones in Mountain Town took forever to disappear. Like I think it was like a couple of weeks after, and the second cougar was still there. I turned cougar on because they're fun. They're fun to deal with. I like them as a challenge. You know, a lot of people complain about the cougar, which it's fair enough. But I like them. You can cheese them if you want to cheese them, but equally you can, have a proper fight of it if you can, if you want to. Yeah, it's meant to be in your way and be annoying. That is the point of it. I don't like a couple of the spawns. I think they probably should be changed. Like the first cougar shouldn't really ever be a problem. In my opinion. Like you shouldn't be like, oh crap, I have to deal with that. And that's the case in Ash Canyon. The first cougar spawn is just horrible. It's literally, let's see, can I find it? I don't even know if I've mapped out any of Ash Canyon, probably not. Oh no. You see, it still looks like the two cougars are there. These will have despawned by now, but it still says they're there. This is the first cougar over here, and it literally blocks the way out of the gold mine, which I think is really stupid. I don't like that. I mean, you can go back on yourself and go a different way, but I think that just, I don't like that it encourages you to waste time and go a different way. I don't like that. If anything, I think this is the third cougar. Maybe this is the second. But this one is way easier to get around. Like, you can get around this cougar easily any side. This is down kind of near the start. You can hug this edge here or whatever. But most are okay. Like, the Timberwolf Mountain cougar is a fine spot. Mountain Town is okay. It's just a hard cougar to hunt. Mystery Lake cougar's fine. Coastal Highway cougar doesn't exist. Pleasant Valley cougar is fine. I've never dealt with the Underpass cougar. I've never dealt with the Forsaken Airfield cougar. The first Bleak Inlet cougar's in a stupid place as well, because it blocks one of the bunkers. I know, I think that's stupid. Shouldn't do that. First HRV cougar's fine. The first Blackrock cougar is also stupid. You can get around it to get to the prepper cache, but it is right by a prepper cache, which is really annoying. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's very weird. Also, welcome in Defiant Charles. No, DP doesn't have one. They don't have them in any of the smaller regions, which Desolation Point is. Generally, think of regions that are a bit mountainous, because they are a mountain line at the end of the day, I guess, so. And then again, Forsaken Airfield's not mountainous, but it's got a cougar. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of Coastal Highway having a cougar. I didn't think it made much sense. And now it doesn't have one, but presuming it'll be added back at some point. Let's drop off this wolf pelt. I also want to grab a couple more cattails. And we need to drop off some torches. Also got a load of stones. I think we'll put them in the till. Ah. Run out of space. Where was I putting the other stones? Oh, I'm putting them in here, and I'm going to forget about them. Guess I'm staying in my beautiful neck of the woods, because sorry, Desolation Point. Yeah. Hey, it's a nice place to be. Yeah, no, that's true. You got to get the woodworking tools. So you're gonna either have to go to Bleak Inlet, Ash Canyon, or Forsaken Airfield. Forsaken Airfield. I think that's where the other ones are. Maybe. Can't remember. Somewhere over in the Far Territories. The Ash Canyon ones are definitely the easiest. Do life. Right. Let's see what's on the agenda of... I can't believe just this took us 6 hours of the day. That's kind of insane. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? Okay. Let's have a think. See, I've got a load of these foods as well. Put the drinks down here. Can I get away with the maple syrups up here? Maybe. Just trying to think of things that are also vaguely tall. I could just put them slightly further forward. They don't have to be all the way at the back. Yeah, nice. Day 30. It'll probably spawn as soon as I leave coastal. Yeah, the Interloper cougar spawns within day 9 to about 12, I think it is, roughly. So yeah, it's definitely spawned in by now. It's just waiting for you to go to a region so it can pop up where it actually exists. Open near makes sense. Well, exactly. That's what I was actually thinking. I was like, it feels weird to not have them near each other because they feel like they're so quintessentially go with each other. And we've got teas and coffees as well. Could have a little drink section down here. Because they need to make sense. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be like actually retrieving items from here. So I need to logically be like, oh yeah, that makes sense where that is. So that when I come to get it, I know where I'm looking and I'm not wasting time being like, well, where did I put that thing? These kicks. Okay. More salt. Just put that there. I've got a lot of other salt. Breakfast items. Ah, yeah. Crackers for breakfast. That works. Alright. See, I've got things like the ingredients, but I mean, I'll cook those up pretty soon, I'd have thought. Maybe we could have, like... maybe like some of the plants on these back ones. I mean, we've got to work out trying to make the tightest possible pile that we can, so then we can put things on the shelves. Just trying to think if there's anything else we've not put on the food one for now. Because obviously I could put like the recipes I've cooked up. I mean, I should do this just to get stuff out of the way, to be honest. Even if it's not necessarily, you know, the right place for it, or it doesn't warrant being displayed. I feel hot at the moment, but the problem is when I took my hoodie off, I felt cold. So I feel like I'm just going to be going back and forth if I do take it off. You are very big. See, it feels weird to put these porridges... Like, I mean, the porridges don't really fit in being on the shelf, but... Yeah, see, what's that about? Is that really the furthest back you can get? Yeah, see, why can that not go... Has to go there. Maybe I need to... I don't know why it does that. It, like, kicks me back from the shelf every now and then. Yeah, I'm going to have to spread these out if I want to put them on. Yeah, why are you doing that? Why are you going to be so far... I don't know what's going on there. So this is why I don't want to do ones like this, because it's just annoying. Maybe it's your rotation. That does seem to make a big difference. Still not the same. Let's move these to the right place. Interesting, it has to be a certain way. Yeah, you get that with some items where the hitbox is very much based off of the rotation of it. And some items just seem to have different hitboxes. Even though it looks, it is the same item, it seems to have a drastically different hitbox for whatever reason. Yes, even that one's managed to go on better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. I found that putting stuff close next to each other works better when I exit the building and re-enter. I'm on Xbox. Yes, I have heard someone else say that. Maybe we could give it a go. We're pretty close to wrapping up here as well. We're going to go on a few more minutes. Otherwise I'll go insane. Yeah, so that's not getting any better at being placed closer. Yeah, no, the bowls do seem to hate each other. Right, these pies are actually quite important because they're in special stacks. Because this is a stack of 12 pies. That's a stack of 15. You see, look, what's going on there? Like, why can that not go there? Something fucky going on with these pancakes. They're a problem. Yeah, see, and then I can place it there. Oh, good. Got another blizzard. Whereas the pies are quite happy to be quite near each other. That's another stack of 15. What are you? Stack of 21. Nice. So what is 50p question? What's the benefit of having the pies stacked together like this? Specifically these venison pies. Rather than having them, because normally they're in sets of 3. Why is it better to have one stack of 15 rather than 5 stacks of 3 pies? Less smell? Exactly that, Metal. So when you, with smell, it's based entirely off of each individual item. It's not to do with the stacks of items. So if you have 5 pieces of 0.1 kilos of meat, that weighs the same as 0.5 kilos of meat, but it smells a lot more. To be fair, I've been stacking mostly tea next to each other. Yeah, teas can be a bit finicky. Right. And then maybe we put the preppers pies along the bottom. Look, they're happy to intercept with each other. Can you do this? Oh, see, that would be cute if you could do that. You can't do that, but you can do this. You can put them inside each other. I want to make little squares. See, I want too many pies. That's a lot of teas to place down. Kidding me? I'm gonna have one left. Okay. Hey, look, we can see some of the floor now. Oh, how far we've come. Oh, canned corn. Didn't even realise we had that. Sodas I've had trouble putting down before as well. I'd probably use that for a recipe, and that's why that's there. Right. Now what? I've got a little bit of choice paralysis with all of these things. Let's get this out as well before I forget it exists. Put it there and then I'll remember what function it's serving. To be honest, this could go outside, or these two could go outside. Don't need them in here. Yeah, I guess it'd be nice to have the sewing kits. I mean, would they make more sense in here? I feel like they would, right? This feels like this is more of a tools area. Maybe we'll move the sewing kits into there. Do I want them on there, or I put them on here? This was going to be the arrow stuff, so now but better to put them on here. Are they going to look okay up there? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, see, why can't you go there? What's that about? Okay, sewing kits really hate going next to each other. Just convenient, isn't it? See if we can put them this way. Okay, we can put them that way. Let's do that. Tools or by way you keep clothing. Yes. Oh yeah, they really don't want to go next to each other. And the sad part is I don't really use sewing kits. It's one of the items that I really could, given that it is renewable now with the trader. Yeah, there's not enough space to put the bloody whetstones on. Maybe the whetstones are more cooperative. Maybe I could just stack those up really tight. Problem is they've got to go near the bloody sewing kits to begin with. Oh yeah, they're happy to snug in next to each other. Yeah, sorry, I don't like how badly you're lined up. I need to fix that. Mm. I really don't like that. We can have it for vibes. Over here, it's fine. Yeah, that makes sense somewhat. Okay. Right, we've hit 3 hour mark, so I'm going to wrap up here. We've still got lots of this to go, though. We're going to be doing a lot of base sorting next time. And then we've got to work out stuff we can do in the afternoons. Just so we can obviously not spend too much time indoors. We don't want to get cabin fever. At 3 hours? Yeah, I turn into a zombie at 3 hours. It's like Cinderella, but way worse. Thank you, Metal. It's nice to see you. Well, there you go. We've made progress today. All the people who worry about the state of my floor, we've already started to tidy some of it up. So it already looks a lot nicer in here, and we'll just keep chipping away at it. We've got a lot to get through. But we will get there. I've done that. I've done that. Three sort base. I needed to take something to Mystery Lake. Torches, right? Okay. I turn into a pumpkin? I do. I just turn into a squash. Thank you, Gordon. Nice to see you as well. As I say, we'll have to work out what we're doing next time. How close am I to day 518? Not very close at all before we can do another coal run. Maybe we can do some beach combing. I don't know if we've actually had a blizzard. But we can collect fir wood, we can go beach combing. They're the big ones, I would guess. Don't want to go beach combing in that weather. Cool. Nice. Well, we've just got a few things that we'll be partnering along doing next time. Should be stream tomorrow, 9 PM GMT.